sometimes. Your happiness is ever on my mind. I cannot repay for everything you've done, but my love for you burns brighter than the sun. No matter where my feet and mind may go, my heart will lead to you and you alone. Guyana, Guyana, I'll be holding on to you forevermore. Guyana, Guyana, may the blessings of God never leave your shore. A paradise so wondrous to behold, a work of art, your heart is gleaming gold. They sail the waters, soar above the trees, to find the gem between the mountains and seas.
All right, folks, welcome Below the Belt. Welcome to our international podcast, Below the Belt. Great to have each and every one of you here with us today, folks. Really good to have each and every one of you here. Wherever you're joining us from around the world, good folks, welcome Below the Belt. Who vex lose? Who vex lose? We hope nobody vex though. It's Friday, guys. It's Friday, the 29th day of July. We're way past mid-month. We're at the month end, folks, and we hope that you've picked up on those goals and aspirations, and you're fleshing them out, and you're drawing closer to making them a reality. If not already a reality, you know, we started the year in this way, and we've continued to press you guys to go after those things you've been thinking about, you've been dreaming about, you've been pursuing. Push your body. Push your body. Push your body. Pick up the pace, good folks. Pick up the pace. Good to have each and every one of you here with us. Really good to have all you folks here with us. Love having you guys here. Love having you guys here with us. And we trust that you are all great. We trust that all is well with you beautiful folks. All is well. We trust. We can only trust, and we can only hope. Let us know if you're hearing us loud and clear out there, good people. Claire Alexis Chamley, Richmond, Pamela Johnson, listening and watching us from Ithaca. Good to have you, Pamela, joining from Ithaca. Folks, it's Friday. The mic is yours. Full stop. The mic is yours, folks. The mic is yours. Good to have each and every one of you here with us, guys. The mic is yours. Apologies there, good folks. Good to have you folks here with us. Good to have you good people here with us. Share the live, folks, and get ready, folks. The mic is yours. I want to hear from y'all. A lot of things we're hearing out there. I don't like it. You see this thing with this woman, my guy? It's really bothering me. I want to hear from you folks. I'll be back with you guys in a second. I want to hear from you folks. I'm coming back to you in just a second. I want to hear from y'all, though. I want to hear from y'all. I want to hear from you good folks. I want to hear from you guys. I want to hear from y'all. Please and thank you. We want to hear from y'all. We want to hear from you folks. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you. We want to hear from you guys. Please and thank you. We want to hear from y'all. Yep. Good to have you folks here nonetheless. We're going to be back in a second, guys.
We are a peaceful people. Struggle is we struggle. And we don't look for trouble. Just ask around. But when outside faces from foreign places talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. We ain't giving up no mountains. We ain't giving up no tree. We ain't giving up no river that belongs to we. Not one blue sake, not one rice grain, not one garage, not a blade of grass.
Yep.
This land is all I know. We gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow.
My computer was telling me there I actually needed to plug it in. My computer was telling me there I actually needed to plug it in. Guys, how you folks doing? The mic is yours. I mean, we own it, but it's you own for today. Folks, whenever we own, y'all own. Pay some power, guys. Pay some power. How you beautiful folks are doing? We don't like some of the things that are happening. You know, we don't like some of the things that were happening. Some of it could pass. People are hurting. They need money. We see this sharing the COVID, the cash grant rather, in the hinterland. Good. The people money must get to them. It's not we money. It's their money. It must get to them. Even though we saw some folks in some places saying, by now the government should be doing much more than just 25,000. Because with the high cost of living, by the time you drop in the shop is nothing. You watching the shop man watching you. Port Kaituma, Myrna Stoby, Port Kaituma in the house. What are those prices like in Port Kaituma? I wish Myrna would call us and let us know. Folks, the mic is yours today. Drop, folks. I want to know what the cost of living doing with y'all. Drop a voice note for us, folks, and we're going to play. Drop a contribution for us. And we're going to be certain to play it, guys. Short. Under 2 minutes, please. Those 4, 5, 6, 10, 15 minutes. That's a podcast by itself. Short, 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Pull your thoughts together. Think about what you want to say. Pull your thoughts together. Give us your best voice. Give us your lover's voice. Right? Like, hi. Give us your lover's voice, folks. Give us a nice voice when you send through the voice notes. Good to have you, folks. Good to have you, good people. Wherever you all joining us from, folks, good to have each and every one of you here with us. Trevoza Williams, Trevoza, song's better than that. Trevoza Williams. Good to have you here, Trevoza, and Maxine Monroe. I see Jeff Griffith is here. Shirley Crichton. Right. I see Kamala Grant is here as well. Kamala with a C. Kamala Grant is here. I even see Facebook user. That's the name. I can tell you. It's Facebook user. Roy A. Garway is here with us. Rhonda Sherland. What's the rest of it? Shuram. Rhonda Sherman Shuram is here with us too. Good to have you, folks. It's up to you, Brian. It's up to you. It's all up to you. It's up to you, Brian. Good to have you here. I see us also. Apologies there. I see also we have Dawn Barnes. We got Claude Chapman. Claude, how are you doing, the man? Candy Naline and the Jit. She rich, folks. How you all doing, the good folks? Dawn Baines is here with us. Dawn, how are you doing now? Guys, let us know. Let us know what you're having for lunch. It's quite rainy in Georgetown. I think the folks would say cats and dogs somewhere in there. It's quite rainy in Georgetown, and weather.com, who we rely on for credible, valid information. Weather.com is telling us, folks, that what are they telling us? They telling us anything? Yes. They're telling us, folks, that they got rain showers in the forecast. Like, duh. Just said it was raining, guys. Just said it was raining. It's 28 degrees outside. Weather.com says it feels like 32. It feels like 32. But, folks, there's an 18% chance. There is an 18% chance. 1-8. And 80% chance it's gonna rain. So if you get a chance to tuck in more than your belly, tuck in the umbrella, tuck in the raincoat somewhere. Once you come into the national capital city, it's been overcast all mornings, rain intermittently. But we here, folks, we not start, we outside. Boom. That's what I want to tell you. We outside. We are outside. And I will have you guys know, in addition to being outside now, right? In addition to being outside now, We are also going to be outside, folks. Good folks, lovely people. We are lovely people, right? Yeah. In addition to being outside now, we are also going to be outside on the second, folks. We're also going to be outside on the second. So please bear that in mind. Who vex? Who vex? You're welcome to come. Don't only come in the podcast. The trenches, jaguars, and trench crappos. You guys are welcome to come. Don't feel away. We understand how y'all feel. We understand your little fasting system bringing you. Right? But we want to see you folks. We often talk boots on the ground. But where is he coming to put it there? It's some real weaklings we're dealing with, some real weaklings we're dealing with. I know it's not y'all, it's a couple. Right? A small handful. But we want all of you to come. That's why we raised the point. We gotta move past the talk, folks. We gotta move past the talk. And that has to become action. We got to action a couple of things, folks. Good to have you here nonetheless. Each and every one of you. Good to have you folks here. I'd rather spend this time with you than with anybody else. Good to have you good folks here. Pace and power people. Pace and power. Really happy that you guys are here. And you guys, you make the thing what it is. You make the program what it is. I can't lie. I mean, I could if I wanted to, but I choose not to. Good to have you folks here. That's what we're saying. Good to have you folks here. I see Shirley Crichton is here. Y'all chuck my accent and my accent. Good to have you folks here. Good people. June Mona. How you doing, June? June Mona is here, folks. June Mona is here. And we are happy. And all the other folks joining us. Quite over 500 folks have already joined us. And we're so grateful. You don't have to shop, but we're happy that you do. Really and truly, we're happy that you do, folks. We are very happy that you do. Let's keep on keeping on, good people. Let's keep on keeping on, good people. Well, it's Felix Kimon. How are you doing, the man? Sherlyn, Juicy Tendry, Paula Hockey Pins, Dora, David, Pinky Kerr, Leon, Logan. Good to have you, Beatrice Selby. Guys, how you doing? Guys? How you doing? Big shout out to you folks. A big shout out to you folks. Not one. Yep. I'm going to be in Region 10 tomorrow, guys. Those of you who are in 10, I'm going to be in the vicinity of I'm going to be at the RDC building for 4 o'clock tomorrow, meeting with some folks there. I'm going to be there for 4. And if they got some of you in Linden, you want to touch base, I can be there earlier. I can be there for 3. Meet with some of you folks, members of the public. Some of you, sometimes you don't want to say everything on the. I know some of you want to talk in the phone. You don't want to talk in the this. What them boys doing to you? All right? Shanaz, good day to you. Am I getting it right? Let me make sure I get these names right. Let me make sure I got these names right. Gail Ali Cock, how are you doing, Gail? Good to see you, Gail. All right? Anas, how are you doing, Anas? Candice, Anas, Candy Naline Inderjit. Good afternoon, Anas. Good afternoon, Anas. All the other folks who are joining us. We bid you a very good afternoon. And we trust that you guys are great. We trust that you guys are great. Good to have each and every one of you. Guys, how are you doing there, folks? How are you doing there? So much happening, so many things. We're going to discuss a couple with you. And then I want to open the mic, folks. The mic is yours. I feel like I'm talking too much already. Lord knows it. I don't feel like I'm talking too much already. The mic is open, folks. Whatever's on your mind, right? Once it's not more than 2 minutes long, we can listen to you. Good to have you guys with us. Good to have you guys with us. We thank you that you all know. We're thankful that you all know us, Y'all know we elevator don't mean the top floor. And on some Fridays we don't take all the medication. Right? We're happy that we don't have to try and impress you folks. Because you're not easily impressed. We're grateful. So grateful. Carlotta Reynolds, how are you doing? Desiree Smart Felix. How are you doing, Desiree? You know when you got a name like Smart, you gotta really come good, you know. You can't come halfway, you gotta come good. Gotta come real good. Guys, we're so happy. We're so happy. Overjoyed and ecstatic that you beautiful folks are here with us. Very, very excited that you folks are here with us. And you all know how we like to do it. So I want to bring a couple things to attention, and then we're gonna get right to it, guys. We're gonna get right to it. Once what you gotta say is not more than 2 minutes long, we good to go. We can hear you. We stop you 2 minutes if you go past. Simple. Folks, it's Friday. Friday. We trust that you guys are great. Another Friday at our end. How are things at your end? Do let us know. We want to know what's happening end to end. That's the point we're making here. We want to know how things are going end to end, folks. End to end. Deborah Clark. Deborah, how are you doing? Thanks for that bit of information today, Debs. Sheena Hazel and Paulette Hopkins. Tommy Gibbs. Tommy. Donna McDonald. Beryl Crawford. Good to have you good folks with us. Good to have you good folks with us. Y'all know we can't vouch for everybody, but we can vouch for some of you. Good folks. Some people putting me to shame. It's a set of fake and fraudsters we got here though. Putting us to shame. Don't come wrong with funny. But good to have you beautiful folks here with us. Good to have you beautiful folks with us. We love it. We love it, good people. We love it. Not one blue saki, not one yard we can let go of. Good to see you folks. You know, one of the things we're following, there was a protest today at Pretty Paul Investments on the East Bank there. And the folks there saying they're fed up. They're saying they're fed up. Yep. They're saying they got all kinds of foreigners coming overnight and getting big work and big position. And they're going along with them all these years and being overlooked. Oh my God. Sound like typical public servants. You're going down the road, kitty cutter, all these years. Kitty cutter. You're going down the road with them. And then they just bring people to supersede you. More money, more pay, more respect, and everything else. You know, I mainly bringing people and so on. Giving them different posts and all those nice fancy things. But let me get what is due to us. Let us get what is due to us, good folks. And we saw that protest happening down at Pretty Paul. And we think you ought to know about that, folks. Look at some of what transpired there just today. Look at what transpired there just today. Pretty Paul, folks. Pretty Paul. Who knew? Yep. Pretty Paul, the folks at the high cost of living, they need more money. People coming in with the same position and getting 100,000 and plus and so forth. People say they're having it. I saw them guys boasting this, the Ministry of Labor recently, that the minimum wage have gone up to 60,000. My Lord. You have a little basket in the grocery store, it's 40 something thousand. What's 60 gonna do? What's 60 gonna do for we? And we saw the folks down there at Pretty Paul making their voices heard, making the arguments they deserve better. That's what they're telling us. They deserve better. Yep, that was at Pretty Paul today, folks. I want to hear from you. I see some of you have already come through, and we're going to come to some of that in just a little bit. But I really, really want to hear from you guys. Trust that all is well where you are, and that you guys, you're going great. The day is halfway gone, and you're on top of it. You're challenging whatever circumstances come your way. You're not backing down. You're being just boots on the ground. Well, good to have each and every one of you here with us. Nonetheless, really, really so happy. So happy to have you folks with us. So happy to have you folks with us. That being said, folks, we're going to take some of the contributions that have come through in just a second. But good to have you folks here with us. Nonetheless, share the live, folks. Please and thank you. Share the live and smash that emoji button for us as well, folks. Smash that emoji button for us as well. Good to have each and every one of you with us, folks. It's that kind of day, and we just love your company, folks. We just love your company. Good to see you, folks. Good to see you, folks. Yep. Good to have you here with us, guys. Share the live and smash that emoji button. We wouldn't have it any other way. Love that you guys are here with us. Each and every one of you. And we're getting set to bring through some of those voice notes to you. Some of the contributions, folks. Who do we have here? I trust we don't. Yep. Who do we have here, folks? And let me know if you're hearing our contributor, please and thank you. Let me know.
Good afternoon, Sharon.
Rhonda.
My little point is this thing with the FBI coming down to Guyana. Well, I know that spells a lot. And I know that with the FBI, and I know they only come on a first visit. They only come on one. Many more visits will follow. So the police and all the government officials who try to destroy Africans in Guyana and subject us to living worse than where they came from, Calcutta, they will have to get it right. And another small thing, now as you talk, they break up the bill. Now they're doing a road to the back of me, south of me, S road, because it starts north, it meanders and it going around back to the south. So it meanders around, start north, progress south, turn to the east, turn back south, then turn back west. So you understand what it is. Anyway, now they have started this road. They break up the pipes. From Sunday night, we can't get water coming upstairs. Now today, when I do go out on the road trying to think, they said they may break the pipe. Now they're going to break it out. And God send you a video. And all the water running out and no water coming into the houses. And one of them going to tell me that they irresponsible for that. Because how the people come and pays the pipe. And they pays the pipe with a short sleeve. So the pipe can't work. Before they came to do the road, the pipe they working. We were getting water upstairs. So I don't know who going to come and look after the pipe. I got to get water to bathe, no water. I cut me pipe to the hydrant level and still I can't get water. So I know we're going to meet me today. Bye-bye.
Yep. This is something I've been hearing, and it's not only what's happening in Region 3 and some parts of Region 3. This is a national problem we're hearing about. What is sugar shortage, water shortage? It is what it is. It is what it is. And we hope that Rwanda gets that problem rectified in very, very short order. We hope that can be done and that the residents there on the West Bank there, they can get some relief. We hope they can get some relief. Here's another contributor for you folks. Here's another contributor for you. Let me see what's happening here. All right, that's gonna come through in a second.
Hi, good day, Sherrod.
Good
Sherrod, you
day.
see the thing what happened to the young lady at Guy Oil?
Yeah, yeah.
It's not an isolated case.
I understand.
As long as
Yeah.
you are not compromising with the system, that is most likely to happen under this regime. And it is not, when I say it is not isolated, when you maybe in all the other government sector, as long as you try to do your job diligently,
Folks, we can't take any calls today. We can't take any calls.
they don't want persons like that. They want persons that is corrupt and who could do the biddings of the system, the corrupt system that is set. So I am very much in sympathy with the young lady. I hope that good sense prevail and she get back her job, because what else could I say? You understand? It's a real sad situation, the way how this country is governed. And every single ministry that they put their personnel in place, they are taking advantage of the people. Because
Wow.
if you look at how the head is governing,
Wow.
it trickle down all the way to the other small branches.
Who's sharing the live?
Another thing that I is a kind of concern, why is it that this country, the governance of this country always got to go someplace with a begging bowl, begging or asking for funds for do things, and we have our resources. Man, if you have prudent management for this gold, diamond, oil, and all the resources that we have, we don't have to go and take.
Yes. Yep. Solid points.
Money. And it comes back to what a former Jamaican prime minister said. I think it was Patterson. I can't remember his name. He said
Patterson.
This particular government always like to go around with a begging bowl. And that is my contribution for today.
Yep. I feel that, good people. I feel that. Right? My brother's onto something there. Right? Folks, we're begging. Don't make the notes too long. We're begging y'all. Right? We don't have all day. Don't make the notes too long, good people. Don't make it too long. But good to have you guys. Wherever you're joining us from, pace and power. Share the live. Smash that emoji button, folks, and make sure you partner with us. Please and thank you. Make sure. Pace and power, guys. Pace and power. Good to have you, folks. And we think we have another contributor. Let's see. All right. In just a second. I keep saying, guys, we'd love to, but we can't. We can't take the calls. All right? Please and thank you. We understand how we operate a little more efficient the way things are. All right? So help us there, folks. Help us, good people.
Good morning, Guyana. I want the world to see what's going on in Guyana. This morning I've been going to work. A car stopped middle of the road. He stopped, then he turned in the street, and the bus where I'm going with stopped. And the next bus come from behind and jam this bus and move on from where he even stop. 6 feet from where he in there. He moved. I know the driver.
That's a hard knock.
Come out. He check the bus at the back. That the bus where I went in. The next bus hit it. My whole brains nearly scattered up. I started trembling when I come out. The driver even asked me if we are right. He got to the driver with Jammy. He come back. He lock up the bus. He tell the people and open the door, we come out. Okay, he got a many story. He come back. He actually, we call away all the passenger come out. We up on the road. He got to the driver Jammy. Me know he tell the driver. Them two talk. And he pull off and he go anyway. And he don't have no time with the passenger went in the bus. Yeah, about 9 passenger went in the bus. Them two driver and gone away. And then he even asked the passenger if them are right or them okay.
Wow.
He just got talk to the next one with Jammy, and the driver and he gone away. All two them gone.
So much for that. You
This
hearing
is the
that, folks?
country we living
My
in this
Lord.
time.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
And shame.
yeah. So much for that. So much for that. Quite interesting. People treat you anyhow, you know. Public transportation treat you anyhow. Try to treat you anyhow. It's mere madness. They try to treat you anyhow, right? But it's up to us. We can accept it or not. That's how they try to treat you. Anyhow, anyhow, right? Like you're nothing, like you're short, right? All right. William, good day.
Hey, good afternoon, Sherrod.
Good afternoon.
You know, some years ago, there was a guy who is now retired, who was a member of the NYPD, who was living in my building. So I didn't see this man for a long while. So one day I asked him, I said, man, where were you? He said he was down in Guyana moonlighting. He was undercover in Guyana. NYPD is some 40,000 strong and have resources in every country in this world. So we shouldn't sit comfortable and say, hey, things going well with us. The NYPD is there, and I'm almost certain the FBI is also there. But they're not going to come out and tell you that we are stationed here. The next thing is that Sue, again, I have to ask the question, was Sue a Chinese agent operating as a businessman in Guyana? Why is it that we can't put our hands on Sue? Right? This bothers me. I think Mr. Sue is a Chinese agent, and we never knew that he was a Chinese agent. We thought that he was just a businessman operating in Guyana.
Yep, yep, yep. Quite interesting. Quite interesting, folks. Quite interesting. That's an interesting take on that. That's quite an interesting take on that bit there, folks. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Always like a fresh perspective. Always can appreciate a fresh perspective. And I rule nothing out. This is Guyana. I would rule nothing out. And as William spoke about that, I remember just in this morning's paper, we see the Chinese embassy come out and say that they are still saying that their their nationals are above board and they don't go for corruption and stuff. But who was the folks in the Ghana for sale video talking about moving money and moving this and that kind of stuff, money laundering? Who's them people? That's what I want to know, right? And Chronicle talking about the Vice News casting aspersions. That wasn't casting aspersions. You got the people in their own words. Come on now. So I understand what William is saying there. Right? I understand it. Fully well. Y'all know what's happening here. Don't get tired. Don't let me get tired. We understand what's happening here, folks.
Blessed love and good day to you, my brother Sharon. And I just want to say that it's such a pleasure. It is such a pleasure, you know, having your programs, listening to your programs, because what stood out most to me is that the trolls always on, and they know to themselves that the things they want to hear, the positive things they want to hear, they would not hear it from, as you say, on them boys or from this side.
Yeah.
They would not hear it from there. Although they won't come out and naturally say that your vibes positive and we get incredible information. They would, throw in the little
They're stifling the conscience.
the little bad thoughts because they don't want to be perceived or being bashed in by those on their side. But the fact that they always there, and some of them just be more early, more than the supporters,
More
of
than the regulars.
some of them
They're more regular than the
early,
regulars. It's true.
and the program, all the programs that put forward by yourself, Jarita and Amanza. It is so wonderful. The message come, it don't come over this kind of dreary, it come with a kind of sweetness. So what to do?
We young
It
and we got
put us to
sweetness.
listen and hear the valid and credible information. Is that like how you say now that you only want us to just 2 minutes, like you're taking something away from us, but I do understand because there's many, we still got things to do and all of these things, but I'm so proud
Thanks for understanding.
of you, Jarita, Sister Jarita, and our sister Amanza for bringing us these valid and credible information. And the thing about it is that when the trolls come on, I show they will come on with the sarcasms and all these kind of things. And what stood out is how y'all handle it and respond to them. Is that it give them urge to come back the next day and listen because they know they don't be bashed in, you know, they don't be bashed in. Look, I don't even got time to listen to people like critics and so. And they're supposed to be on this side most. And there is be in the ring, the early in the ring, the early on credible sources, the early on FYI, the early on below the belt, everything, all because it's good vibes, good vibes. So my piece is that keep up the good works, and you know is encouraging to see that we all should support because there's nowhere else. I mean, we do have other programs, other meaningful programs like Kadaki programs, like Mark Benstrap programs, but I gotta be honest to you, the way how it's being put over by you and our sisters, you know, with this taste, with this flow, it causes us to sit, when it brings so much of trolls, it showed that the programs got good vibes. And another thing about it, it makes the government work. They're not bold enough to say that, it's because of what they listen to cause them to fix in certain things. They would not come out and say that. They would
True, my
not
brother.
come
True
out and
that.
say
True
that.
that.
They're not
True that.
so bold enough
True that.
to come out and say that. They don't have the gall to come out and say that. But you guys make them work. You guys make them open the eyes to things that they play, that they are blind to, that they purposely
Yeah.
turn a blind eye on. They all make them work. And I'm so grateful. I say kudos, kudos, kudos to you. I wish, and I know that day is going to come that I could be able to put in my piece to strengthen the program. That day is going to come, and kudos and keep up the good fight, brother. Keep up the good fight.
Thanks, my brother.
You're
Thanks.
doing a good for Guyana. You're doing a good for the people of Guyana. Blessed love and have a good day, brother.
Thanks for that. Thanks for that. Leon Goberden, look, my brother, make this whole contribution just for you. The trolls keep coming because they got sweetness here. Just for you, Leon. Just for you. Just for you. Folks, let's take another contribution, however you want to put it. Let's take another one. Yep. Keep it coming, folks. Keep it coming. We try to bring as many of them as we can. As many.
Good afternoon, Cheryl
Good
and listeners.
afternoon.
There's so much I would like to speak about, but I'm going to hold my focus today.
Hold of focus.
Now, I read some of the comments on your flyer for August 2nd, and I was so appalled. Cheryl, when will Guyanese people realize that the cost of living does not affect one ethnicity? Guyanese need to wake up.
Yep.
Why is it that so much disrespect has to be allotted to African Guyanese and by extension to you, the MPs, and Mr. Norton? The cost of living is not affecting one set of persons. It's affecting everyone. And for persons to get on your flyer, or I should say your advertisement, and be talking all that nonsense is shameful.
I want to fight some of them.
What is wrong with Guyanese?
Throw a bell in the chest.
I will always maintain that unless the nation acknowledges the fact that problems don't affect one group of persons and they start to vote issues and not race, there will always be a problem in Guyana. Guyanese people need to wake up. Guyanese, wake up and see the issues for what they are and not necessarily for who is doing what. The second thing is, I noticed that all of a sudden there are all these outreach programs. Now, I don't have a problem with that. What I have a problem with is people thinking that they're doing Guyanese a favor. For the sitting government, you're not doing anybody a favor. It is your duty.
Correct.
To take care of the citizens of Guyana.
Correct.
Not a particular group.
Correct.
You're not doing anybody any favor. That is your duty. That is what you swore to. And I think that the faster you realize that and stop all this nonsense with photo ops, it's the better it will be for you. Now, whether Guyanese want to go to the outreaches or not, that's their problem. But the perception that a favor is being done is what I have an issue with. Guyanese need to do better than that and stand up for what is right and stop accepting mediocrity. That's all I have to say for now.
True and correct. You know, I'm happy you said that because, you know, some folks called me this morning and they were making a strong case, a very convincing, appealing case for us to block Leon Goberdan because they said Leon very disrespectful, right? And I can understand why. You know, you don't have to agree with us. We love a contrary view, right? We can't eat okra every day all the time, right? We love some spice, some difference. We like a contrary view. That is the nature of politics. But you can put your view forward. You can disagree with us without being disrespectful and talking a bunch of nastiness. And so watching Leon, right? I don't have time for black people and all that personally. But if what you're saying is going to be offensive, right, to our fans and supporters and our listeners, then we can have a problem. So I'm saying, come and disagree. You know, views out Granger, views out Norton. Do you gotta do, but you got to be disrespectful and you gotta be lewd and nasty. And there's a big difference. Right? Personally, I accustomed to some of y'all. My whole life, I deal with some folks like that. So it doesn't bother me, because I don't even read the comment. When I see it, I see in you know, count it all joy when I read something nastiness. That's all I see. Count it all joy when men do X, Y, and Z. And speak all kinds of things about you. But if what you say gonna offend people I could protect by blocking you, I can block you. So we watching it. We just filed the first salvo. Right? Further we say not.
Hi, Sharon.
Yes.
Good day. My concern is about not only the high cost of living, is that the way that the country is governed.
Come on, talk to me.
It is not governed for all. It is speaking about one Guyana, but when it comes to the action showing about one Guyana, there is no one Guyana. There could never be one Guyana when one ethnic group is enjoying the wealth and the sweetness of Guyana wealth. And when you speak about it, there is a problem. In no country in the world you protest and get police shooting at you. The another concern about is that the young lady that gets fired at the gas station, you see it come from above. Because if you do not have a head for the country that lead after law and order, does normally happen. If you got a head for your country as president with 19 fraud charge, everybody under him, what you think they're gonna do? And you speak about just for one and for all, you stand for one Guyana. You have a vice president and a president that is in charge of an entire Guyana Defense Force, police force, and all the forces that fall under Guyana, and you cannot find a man named Sue that is living in your country, that is renting your place,
It's an
and you
indictment.
cannot find a man that named Sue, then you go to the United States and telling people that you suing Sue for 50 million. That is another way for pass the little brave money over, Sherrod. That is another way to pass the money because they realize people is looking at them. They're scrutinizing their moves. So that is a way that we're going to get this money. Hey, me going to sue you. You're going to give me 50 million.
It's a cash transfer.
I going to get the money. The next thing is it, Sharon, the people of Guyana is whole as hostage. You cannot speak for your rights because people have family to mind and people have things they want to achieve, and these people are like pests down people's throats. So my encouragement to the Guyanese people is that we need to come out and show support. And the next thing, Sherrod, with suspending the 8 opposition members of parliament, I stand in solidarity with you people. But I think also the rest should stay away from parliament in support of those who been suspended. Because when you have some suspended and some not, and the rest who is not going, they have no power over the parliament. They have no power. And there's where the Guyanese people will be whole as hostage because you suspend 8 and 4 or how much leave back is going.
Yep. Thank you for that. We're going to try to get as many of these contributors in today as possible. As many. We're hasting on, folks. We're noting the time. We're hasting on, folks, as many. And we're going to ask folks not to send any more. We got quite a few we want to get through. And if you guys keep sending, you're gonna push us back and push back the time, and then we're here till 6 o'clock. Here till 6 o'clock.
Hi, Sherrod. Good afternoon.
Marlon. Rock and come in.
You know, I think the Guyanese people, they like what they're getting. Because if they didn't like what they're getting, they would have been coming out and put boots on the ground and stop putting boots on the ground on Facebook. They got to put boots on the ground in reality. And I am sorry for Guyanese people. I think that the minimum wage should go to $100,000. $60,000 ain't making it. Because I went to Georgetown on Tuesday and I spoke with an Indian fellow. And the man said he's feeling it. He has 6 stores in the market and he had to shut them down and put a stand outside on the road on Border Green and hustling. And mind you, I spent $4,000, and you know what I get with the $4,000 in greens? 5 items. Some carrot, some parsley, a half pound of shallot, 2 pound of corella, 2 pound of okra, and a point of broom for $700. And the man watched me said $4,000.
Wow. Well,
how
happy to hear you see that.
Poor people making out.
Yeah.
$60,000 a month can't do it. They got to do far better than that.
Yep.
They might as well start paying them like $80,000 a week.
Yep.
And they might survive.
Who shared the life?
I ain't understand that.
Marlon, I'm happy you're here and you're seeing it for yourself. Because it's one thing when we tell you and you're in the diaspora. But when you're on the ground here and you feel it for yourself, it's slapped differently. Right? It hits differently when you're right on the ground here and you're seeing the nonsense them boys doing. It takes on a different complexion. A totally different complexion. When you're in it, and as my sister say, you wonder how people make it out. You have to wonder how people are making out. Yep. You gotta wonder. You know, you gotta wonder. Right? You really have to wonder what's happening. And Marlon put it in context. Right? As it should be, in context. Folks. We begging not to send you any more contributions for us, any more voice notes. We wanna get off the ones that we have. Yep. I love what Marlon said. How are you people doing out there? Good people. How are you doing out there? Good to have each and every one of you lining up another one of these contributors for you. Yep. Love what was said there. All right. Who do we have now? Good people? Thanks for coming through, Marilyn. Marilyn's on the ground here. Marilyn boots on the ground, you know. And she's seeing for herself what's happening.
Hi Sharon, good day. I just want to know when we be hearing from the CCG again. They make they make a day when they will make the ruling.
Yeah, well, we can hear from them shortly. We just had it for a salvo there. We'll keep you guys posted. Not to worry. We're going to keep you posted. Credible and valid.
Good afternoon, Sharon. Good afternoon to all listeners. All that happens in this country is because if the administration, the power doesn't have regard to the constitution, there's laws that governs military labor and governs all work aspects in Guyana. Now, when you check all those stores down Regent Street and Camp Street and those places, you find a lot of foreign nationals in these stores. Sometimes you get problems to go into them. That is true. Now the law stipulates that if a foreigner come to open and business, certain percentage of the workforce should be Guyanese, and it should adhere to the pay rules of Guyana, which is pay NIS and do all this. These places don't do that. So what you expect at Pretty Paws? They will do the same thing because the president is going out of the country. The second vice president go out of the country. And we're supposed to have somebody acting in the capacity of the president
Yep.
in this country. This is how they totally disrespect Guyanese and this constitution. Now there's Mr. Mark Robertson Phillips. That man, they didn't even swear in that man. They had no ceremony, nothing to show that out where he will be acting in that capacity. And that shows that is why nobody has no respect and they have no respect for the constitution. So if it's just like how the foreigners got the Chinese market and said, oh, don't bother with don't bother with the president. The vice president is the man. It shows that that's how Guyana going. And I'm urging all people, let's go out there. I'll be there on the 2nd of August. I will be there. And I'm coming with my posse. We will be there. So that is all I have to say for now. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. Yep. A lot of valid points there. Lots of valid points there, folks. We got to stay on the vanguard, right? We got to move. On August 2nd, we got to move from talk to action. Move from talk to action. And I want to see you folks make it a date. Everything cup knock y'all there. All right? Positive things, please support. Asking for myself and the coalition. Support. Support. Yep, we're going to take another one, folks. We're going to take another one. And who do we have here?
Sherwood, good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon.
One of the things that we've discussed between yesterday and today was the firing of the worker at Guy Oil. I think that was a spiteful act. And there were 2 breaches that happened at the gas station there.
Talk to us.
That woman can fight in court and win it outright. First, the fact that the person came with a slip that wasn't supposed to be tendered there. If it was me or any other ordinary person, they would have had to go wherever they have to go. And 2, I can remember at all gas stations, you're not supposed to use any cell phones. So I think she was within her right not to collect the cell phone.
Thanks for that. Makes a lot of sense. Thanks for that contribution. 16 years that woman worked for Guy Oil, right? And because you didn't bow down to some minister whom she didn't even know, according to them, was in the vehicle, right? And the minister should be the bigger person, should be the servant and not the master. She got a termination letter. Y'all think it's easy? You all think them boys easy? It's not easy here at all. It's not easy here at all, folks. No easy day. Right? We are just a third of after one. We're going to try. Folks, please don't send through any more of your voice note contributions. We want to play the set that we have and ensure that everybody gets heard who've already sent in. Please and thank you guys. We know you guys are going to help us out there. And I think we have one more. Yep.
Sherrod, good
Good
afternoon. I have
afternoon.
three major concerns today. Number one, the girl that him knock off at Guy Island. The thing really hurt me. Serious business. I know what happened. If the if the man what tell himself was a minister in the car, in the vehicle, in fact, why he didn't wind down the window and say, well, XYZ? Eh? Now after after how many years? You understand? I mean, after 16 years, the girl left without a job, without no benefit, nothing at all. Eh? Why these people behaving like that? Number two, Shabbat when last you drive through America and Water Street. They have they have a hole there where water always coming up. With a big truck driving through and going into this place there. You understand what I mean? They for they threw some brick there and nothing can happen. You want to find another way.
Mm-hmm.
And you find two places now.
Mm-hmm.
You understand what I mean? So I don't know what really going on. You understand? And number three, number three, the woman gone and she gone for good.
Well, we hope so. My brother, we hope so. We hope so because I've heard that before and I get excited now. We hope so. We would love so. We would love so, but we're watching. We're watching and we're going to be more definitive on it when we see more, when we hear more. And right now, I'm not. It's like the court cases. You see them come here. We've been there before. I ain't getting too excited. Right? When it happens, it happens. When the Lord bless us, He blesses us. And I gotta leave it so. And wait for the rest. We'd love to have it a certain way. But we're gonna watch it, folks. We're gonna watch it and wait for the rest. Yep. I have another contributor for you. Let's take this one. Who do we have? The mic open. The mic is yours. The mic is yours.
Cheryl, good afternoon. I have a few things. The first thing, I would like to know what compensation will be given to that lady from Guy Isle. Secondly, there is something bothering me. All the seizure of the cocaine, nobody is being prosecuted, but I am not hearing what is happening to the cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Next, I'm so happy Tuesday would be a rally. Unfortunately, I'm a wheelchair patient pensioner. I would have liked to be there, but I can't make it. I support this program very much. Now, 2 days ago, my daughter went into the supermarket. No sugar, no salt. I look at how the increases come on the grocery list and the money that I used to spend for buy groceries for months now is like almost double. And my sole income is my pension. Sherrod, I am just fed up with this government.
Yeah.
Let us do what we have to do. Let us do what we have to do. Thank you, Mr. Duncan.
Yep. Thank you as well. And we hope that you get back to full health soon. That is our wish. That is our hope. You get back to full health very, very soon. We have another contributor, ladies and gentlemen. And the mic is open, folks. And we're going to. Who do we have here?
Hi, good afternoon, Sharon. One thing I want to say is that in order for this country to get better, the Indians who are not in agreement with what the government is doing need also to come out to protest. You understand? A lot of them not agreeing with what's going on, but they're afraid to protest because they're afraid of victimization. But when you look at it, I don't even know if to call it afraid or not or what, but some usually protest with Glenlal. And if you check Glenlal's protest show, a lot of Indians protest. And then we say that they are afraid of victimization to protest with Black people. So it's definitely not only victimization. They protest with Glenla, but they're not protesting with when Black people have protests for other good reasons. But everybody need to protest, need to come together and protest for the good of the country. If not, Guyana will remain the same way all the time.
Yep. Very well. Very well. Folks, we asked we're about wrapping up. We've got about one or two more we want to make sure that you hear, and then we're going to wrap. Folks, please don't send us anymore. We're begging of you. We're trying to wrap up. At least we're here till 6 o'clock. And we don't get in the ring.
Good afternoon, Sharon.
Good afternoon.
I don't know what is happening in Guyana.
Tell us more.
First of all, I don't know why they suspend you and your 7 other MPs from Parliament. Like Parliament have a kangaroo court.
Precisely.
What about justice? These people think that Guyana become Russia and all those countries that the people don't have freedom. They behave like if especially the opposition supporters, they don't have no rights in Guyana. It seems to me like Guyana is only for foreigners. Soon, Guyanese that were born there will be second-class citizens. Why are they going into Melanie now, so many of them? To do what? To say what?
Salary
Fix the
income
roads.
in 23 years.
Subsidize some of the items, the food stuff. It's so expensive. Subsidize gas. What they do with all those billions and billions that they're drawing down all the time, just enriching themselves and others. Come on. Guyana is not for them alone. They're so presumptuous. You care. One Guyana. Who you care about? All of them trying to be billionaires and the rich and famous, with the wealth that belongs to all Guyanese. These people have no shame. They should demit the government.
No
and get
shame
out
whatsoever.
If they can govern.
Precisely.
Hi, Sharon. Good day. My concern is about not only the high cost of living, is that the way that the country is governed. It is not governed for all. It is speaking about one Guyana, but when it comes to the action showing about one Guyana, there is no one Guyana. It could never be one Guyana when one ethnic group is enjoying the wealth and the sweetness of Guyana wealth. And when you speak about it, there is a problem. In no country in the world you protest and get police shooting at you. The another concern about is that the young lady that gets fired at the gas station, you see, it come from above. Because if you do not have a head for the country that lead after law and order, does normally happen. If you got a head for your country as president with 19 fraud charge, everybody under him, what you think they're gonna do? And you speak about just for one and for all. You stand for one Guyana. You have a vice president and a president that is in charge of an entire Guyana Defense Force, police force, and all the forces that fall under Guyana, and you cannot find a man named Sue that is living in your country, that is renting your place, and you cannot find a man that named Sue.
Yep.
Yeah, these people wasn't in the area when they go Wednesday to share the $25,000. Right?
All right. Here my sister's talking about a problem they have in Kanji Creek with the sharing of the 25,000 cash grant. Kanji Creek, our sister sharing her thoughts with us.
Right? Because they get wedding out roadie. So the people them out roadie for the wedding. So after they hear about the money sharing up there Wednesday, they come at the country bridge thinking they're gonna get the money at the country bridge before the people then leave and go up there. They say they can't share the money at the bridge. Well, everybody understand that when they come back. When they come back the afternoon now, they're saying tomorrow because they have to go back up there and people have to go up there for collecting money. Now people, you remember, you get single parents and so forth. So the people them now who can get money borrow, some people even get to borrow for go up there because the boat man they're charging $5,000 head to carry you there because they say up to Black Bush. The boat man them sub take money from their pocket thinking they gonna get back the money from people when them collect the 25,000. When the people then reach up there, no party. The only person they give this money out of the set that you see there, and that is not all because they camera in thing everybody. I average about 60% and majority single parents. One, the big man that you see there in the white boat at the back, he talk plain in front of everybody. The only person they giving is a girl named Nikki. Yeah, and in front of everybody. And that is not fair. Because remember everybody have children.
Wow.
A girl there with a single parent still Sherry. She have to ask the girl. She asks the girl who is her husband and how much children that she get and where she living. So the girl tells you she living opposite this school. She who living everything she have to know. Find that girl. Now everybody have to go home. Some people live in past Barrow in Ikro, which is a narrow creek. How can they reach in there? Well, they said the money have to share house to house, and still when they go up there, they did not share the money house to house because of the flood.
This every
The place
family.
is
Yeah.
it have
Yeah.
very huge water. They did not share the money, no house to house. So what they trying to tell me? They just ignore everybody and come with. So people just left stranded because of what some people invest 10,000 thinking they're gonna get back from when people get back the money and everything just left just so, and that is not fair. Now the big fancy but let we go in region. When you go in region, they hugging you up like you in your owner because a girl had to go in region fishing money. These people don't have heart, especially that big man. I don't know his name, but the woman Sherry. They don't have heart because people explain to them. Them boys, just pleading to them because of the situation with the gas and stuff. We reach up there. She even listened to nobody. She just talked to her and she continued walking, ignoring everybody. And look how much people is there. And that is not fair.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Because on speedboat could only take 6 persons, some could take five, some could take seven. And I think it was four speedboat. Two trip just for the people that reach up there.
Nothing. Nothing. Yep. 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 This is happening, folks. This is
And
what
with
is
the
happening.
expense where they put the people in because she
Yep. 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 Thanks for that, my sister. Thanks for that. Thanks for shining way on that. A lot of foolishness happening. I think we got it all to today. And we're so grateful for all of you who made a contribution here and made your voices heard. We are so grateful. Pace and power, folks. Pace and power. That's going to do it for us at this end for today's Open Mic Friday, folks. Open Mic. Thanks for all of you coming. You see, this is reality, This is the reality. You hear this nonsense, but oh, every family gonna get 25,000. Eh? Look how much people turn up. 60 people turn up. One person get. Yeah, that's their math. Every family. Every family. You see that? Huh? You see that? I like what Ann Curran says. Just time. Sylvia Allen, good to have you. Ann Curran, good to see you. Don Sullivan, Pamela Thomas, Ingrid Carter, Truth. Good to have you, Ingrid and Dora David. Gannon Spectator, good to see you as well. Hope you're in the best of health. All the other all the other folks, good to have you. Bonita Elise Parker, good to have you folks with us. That's going to do it for us our end here. Maxine Monroe and all the other guys. We're going back in the ring tonight at 8. The final fight for the week, folks. And then just the podcast over the weekend. Monday's a holiday, folks. And this is our last below the belt until Tuesday. Last until Tuesday. But not last until Tuesday. We got over the weekend, the podcast, but we won't be on Monday. That's what I'm trying to say. We're not going to be on Monday, folks. That's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying to say. Not going to be on Monday because Monday is Emancipation Day here. And we're going to be fully absorbed in that. That's going to do it for us. Naomi Drucker. Naomi, good to have you. Alana Tang and all the other folks. Roslyn, Neblet, Millicent Ross, Travasa Williams, and Gwyneth Anderson, Rosalind Niblet, and Millicent. Good to have you folks. Good. All the PP folks who come on. Good afternoon to you two folks. Good afternoon to you. Once you come on and you behave yourself, we're going to think you. But once you get it out your hand, we can got to check you. See you guys soon. See you guys real soon. That's it for us on this end. Have a great afternoon.